Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I bring you guys another fun home decor haul. If you guys are interested in watching some of the items that I recently picked up, please keep on watching. I'm gonna start off with thrift finds as always, since they're the ones that usually take a lot here in my videos. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start with my first item, which I was so happy only because I had just went to Target and I was about to purchase the gold Hearth and Hand mailbox. And so I went to the store, to the thrift store about a few days ago. I want to say maybe about 3-4 days ago. And I ended up finding the, I don't know how old is this one, but it's so adorable. It does has the Hearth and Hand on there. It does has a hook. It's technically, they didn't even, put it up because they still had the little items for, the hook to hang it on the wall. I don't plan on hanging it on the wall, but this is an item that I was going to buy the gold one only just to have it just for the Christmas, and I just think that, letters to Santas are so sweet since we grew up always, putting a little letter on our window, hoping that Santa Claus would take it. But just the thought that there's an actual mailbox that you could just drop off your letters and then just throw it right in there. And maybe this will be a good item to collect a lot of the greeting cards that you get throughout the year, put away for a long time. So anyhow, this was my first item. It's heavy. It is from the Hearth and Hand. I did pay for this $12.49. I ended up paying like $9.49 maybe, if I'm do my math correctly. So my next item, oh, and I should have brought the other one. I did purchase, I guess I said I was gonna go thrift store, but anyhow, I'm not. I'm gonna go just random, whatever item I see. So I did purchase 2 of these. I already have the other one styled, but these were $14.99, and they did have a ugly ribbon, a white little ugly ribbon, so I did remove it, and I did add the maroon ribbon on there. It is a candle, so adorable. Last year I did find it, but I ended up returning it because I was gonna have to do the whole DIY, and I was like, I'm not trying to waste my time doing the whole DIY. So I ended up finding this year. So if you were on the hunt last year, they do have them back at, this was at this was at TJ.Maxx for $14.99. So adorable, such a cute candle. I think that these are timeless, and you can have them here, kind of like the Pottery Barn candle. I know that these are metal, much better quality. These are glass, so they will break if you bang them in a wrong way. But I just, and I do love the, the Pottery Barn, but I know that that can be a splurge for some of us, to spend as much as they cost. So why not get your hands on something that's only $14.99, and you can still have a cute bell. So that was my next item, and that was from TJ.Maxx. My next item, and believe it or not, this was a cute little DIY. So I did ended up finding these 2 just the other day. They were stacked on top of each other. That means that they were both together for $2.49. But they did have a hole on the top, right in here. And so I saved these little hooks from, I don't know if you guys know, but there's like certain frames that they have these little hooks that screws on the top. So the frame, I didn't care for those frames. I remember removing one from one frame a while back. So I ended up adding the, the little, these, whatever, because they didn't have it. It had an actual hole. So I just kind of glued it. So it's not, it can fall, but I guess I could do the E6000 glue. But I was just like, I wasn't trying to mess with all that stuff. It's on there good. It's not going to fall. But I ended up picking fluted bells for $2.49 at the thrift store. They were just sitting there. I'm sure people didn't want to deal with that hole that it had on the top. But you just got to be creative. I still even put a screw on here so it doesn't fall. It's literally on there. So these are 2 DIYs that I just recently did. Just yesterday, I believe it was, that I found these. And I just thought that they look so cute, especially with the cute little ribbon. I think that it just, gave it a, an extra touch. And considering that it did not have this little hook and I did put it on there, kind of makes it look very vintage since those hooks are pretty vintage. But yeah, so always, if you are getting rid of a frame that maybe has those items, always save them because you just never know when you want to, something comes up just like this. So that was my next item, and I was so, happy that I only paid $2.49 for those bells. It doesn't have the little ringer thingy, but that's okay. I just wanted to have it on here next to the one that I just recently picked up from Hobby Lobby. So I did remove the robe off this ones because I wanted a big one and a short one. So I kind of just styled them right next to each other. So I just, two different style bells, but they're still the traditional bell. I think that's just so adorable. And I don't know if you guys, see my lamp. I did pick this lamp sometime last year. I think it's just so adorable because, it has the cute little pine trees. The neutral color on the lamp is just so adorable. But yeah, so anyways, the neutral color, it's very creamy, so cute. Didn't plan on painting that one because I knew that when Christmas comes around, you kind of want something. You don't want to, have too many colors out there and, make it kind of still go with the vibe or whatever. I know a lot of you guys asked me which mortar stone I was talking about when I said I was going to put the cute little pomegranates on there. So I was talking about these. I own 3 of these mortar stones that I picked up at Potato Barn. And yeah, so they're huge, they're heavy. I couldn't pick it up with one hand. So, but yeah, these are it if you guys were wondering, because I know I had a lot of comments in my previous videos which mortar stone I was talking about. But yeah, such cute mortar stone, such an investment, but it was so cute, and I love styling them with like different kinds of bowl fillers. This frame, it is vintage. Obviously, you guys can see that it's pretty vintage, and I did this last year. I put a cute little Christmas tree on there. You can tell that it's vintage by the suede in the back, but I just thought that this was just timeless, so cute. I didn't have to, spend an arm and a leg on a frame. I just, printed a print, got this for probably $1.49 to $2.49. So cute, so adorable. Tell me that this is just not such a cute frame. So adorable. And then I do have a gold stamp that I had gotten a long time ago. I do like to collect these because I don't really like really bulky stands when it comes to like frames. So I like to have, very, very cute where they all fit just anywhere, just about anywhere. And you could put a big frame, a small frame, and I believe these adjust to make, come out and be just a little longer if you need it to hold like a fatter frame or whatever. So yeah, so another item that I recently picked up was this cute tree. I picked this tree up only because I don't know if you guys saw my previous videos last year. I did end up picking up these trees, which I love these trees. These are from the Threshold collection. This was $15 last year, and this was $10 last year. And I just thought, even though these are more of a fluted, and this is more of a just a rustic, just old looking kind of tree. So I did pick this up from TJ.Maxx. It was $12.99. And either I can style them in a trio, since I do like to style lots of things in threes. But if not, it could, I just, just love the quality of all these little trees. So I do like to collect, items that are going to be, that are not going to go out of style. So I figured these are not going to go out of style, even though they are from the Threshold collection. And then this one is pretty heavy. I just love the details on this tree. So I had to pick this one up. This was $12.99. So cute. I just picked this up just the other day at TJ.Maxx. So I just currently have it right here just because I wanted to showcase it here, and and yeah, so that's my next item. My next item that I also picked up from Hobby Lobby. I thought that these are so cute. They were only like $7.49 at Hobby Lobby. So adorable. I did took my time picking them out because I didn't want to get the tall one. I really didn't. I didn't think it was that cute. So I ended up picking up one where the bowl was short, a little shorter than the other. So it seems like this one's taller, if you guys see it. So, and then this is shorter. The base on this one's bigger. And the base on this one's smaller. So it is a slight bigger than the other. You can't really see it, but I try to make sure that I picked the ones that, so it just wouldn't be the same size. I wanted them just a little off, but not too big, because they do have a taller one. I just didn't want to deal with the taller one. I didn't like it. So that was my next item, and those were only $7.49 at Hobby Lobby. Such good quality. My next item is going to be a thrift blanket. I bought this blanket because, you know, just to give it a pop of Christmas. So cute. Such a cute blanket. I'm sorry, my mind went blank. Such a cute blanket. So I'm just going to show it in different, I guess, different pieces of it. How pretty is this? This blanket, believe it or not, was only like $6.49. Such good quality. I already washed it and it came back still looking so good. I mean, this, I don't know where this blanket is from, but for whoever donated this blanket, I don't even know why they would even get rid of it. But, you know, people, you know, just change styles. But even the tag on there is so cute. The inside is such a cute blanket. Is, you know, this is a blanket that I probably keep here in my home for a long time. And yeah, such a cute blanket, all with all the cute little bears, and right now with the whole Ralph Lauren theme. I think that this was a timeless blanket, and it was a must add to my collection. So that was my next item, and I'll put that there. My other item that I also picked up, and this one was a little, I kept going back and forth because I was like, I usually don't like to pick up any pillows that don't have a zipper, only because I do like to wash everything. So, but this was only, I think it was $5.49, and it did not have a zipper, unfortunately. But I don't really think that people, you know, for Christmas, they don't sleep on these. They usually, is just a styling pillow, so it's not like probably people slobbered and whatever. I did clean it with some Clorox wipes, went over it a couple times, and, you know, just to kind of try to see if I can disinfect it, but I think it'll be fine. How adorable is this pillow? I love the details on it. I think it's gonna look so cute, maybe style right next to this one. This will just be like the pop pillow, because it's not a comfortable pillow. I don't think it's a comfortable pillow to lay on. That's what I'm saying. I don't think anybody laid on this pillow, whoever owned this pillow. But how adorable is this pillow? You know, it has cute little ducks. It's just very old school, I guess. The details on here. So it just, I don't know, I just think that it's just so adorable. And on this side, it has like the nutcracker and just different ladies on there. I don't know, I think it's just a must-have pillow. And for $5.49, I could not let this go. And I've been looking for a pillow, but I didn't want to spend $40-something because I did go to TJ.Maxx, and I was gonna in Marshall's. But some of the pillows were a little too pricey for me. There were some for $25, but I didn't care for them. So I was just like, no, I'm not gonna spend the money if I don't really like the pillow just because I want a Christmas pillow. But yes, so this was a must-have, and it was only $5.49. Another pillow that I just picked up along with that one, it was in the same place, was this pillow. This one has the zipper on there, so I will be able to wash it. But how cute is this pillow? So cute. Love the candy red. So cute. And I just thought it was, you know, it was only $4.49. Very inexpensive. I love that you can feel like the present and the scarf on here. You can kind of feel it on the little characters on here. So adorable. It's $4.49. And, you know, it was just such a cute, so pretty, and I love this. I think that this was a must, and it needed to come home. You know, and I didn't break the bank, so I can, you know, have cute little pillows here and there, just kind of style here at my home. And my last item, I know that there's not a lot. I was pretty excited. So my last item, and only because I really want to put these up. So I'm going to start working on a gallery wall that I want to put up for Christmas. I usually do gallery walls here at my home for Christmas. So I ended up finding the cutest, and this is not from Petal & Lane, but how adorable is this? So this comes with 6 frames, $34.99. But I mean, The frames are amazing. You have to go and run to Marshall's if you want this. I ended up buying two different ones. They had two on my Marshalls, and they were both different, so I had to snag this up because this one, I think they're both my favorite, but if I had to pick between this one and this one, I would say the top one is my favorite, only because of the, I don't know, it just looks very, very cute, very classy. I don't know if you guys can see it. So cute. So I'll just kind of go like this so you guys can see like the full picture on there. So cute. So it has a cute little cardinal, Christmas tree, Santa Claus, you know, kids on the snow. This one and this one is the same, but they're on different frames. So this one is on a different frame, same picture. This one and this one, I did notice that. Santa Claus is different from this Santa Claus. The bell is different. It has the cute little Silent Night, Holy Night song. Beautiful tree. And I'll show it close, this one. So this is my favorite, I think. So I think that this was a must. And if you guys want to do like a cute little gallery wall at your home, I think that this is a piece to go running to your Marshalls to go get it, because I don't think I've seen these last year. I've seen different ones, but not with the cute little frames. And for $34.99, like, these are a must in my opinion. So cute. Look at that one, that middle one. Oh my God, it's so cute. Let me show you guys the other one before I close up. And I'm like, I need to show this because this is something that I want to start putting up already on a cute little gallery. Like, just, you know, put them all together, and they're all different. Sorry if I kind of, but yeah. So yeah, so that's gonna complete my haul. If you guys love this video, please, please, please give it a thumbs up. If you are new to my